In this video, we are going to understand how to accept the student details using the input function in Python. So we are taking student name. So we have taken a name as a variable. We are using the input function here, and inside the input function we are writing a message like enter the student's name followed by backslash t. Backslash t is used for horizontal spacing. After that we are taking one more variable called marks, like the student's marks. Then we are writing one input function. Inside that input function we are giving another message enter the total marks obtained by the student followed by backslash t, like horizontal space, and before the message we are writing backslash n, that is come to the next line, that is for vertical spacing. And then we are taking one more variable called address, like the student's address, using the input function again, writing the message inside the input function like enter the student's address, and whatever the values will be given by the user using these input functions, they will be stored in the respective variables, like name of the student in the name variable, marks of the students in the marks variable, and the address of the student in address variable. So these three values we are printing using these print statements. So what we are writing is printing the students details, like these are the name and the uh, marks and the address. So this will be like in the form of columns. So if we execute this program, here you can see in the Python idle we have written it, and after that you click on the run command and run module. So these are the details, like it is asking enter the student's name, and as you can see the cursor is like a little far away from the colon. That is because of the backslash t that we have used. So here you can see we have used this backslash t, that's why you are getting that space. So let's say I say the student name is Sachin, and we have used twice backslash n, that is for vertical spacing. So here you can see the next message that has been printed, that is with a two-line gap between the first message and the second message. So here it is asking enter the total marks. So let's say there were 5 subjects on 100 out of 500. The student is scoring like 480. Press enter, and the address. So let's say the address is Gurgaon. Press enter. So it is saying that the first message that was there printing the students details, before that we use twice backslash n, so like twice vertical spacing. Here you can see the space, and then in the next message we were printing name as a message followed by marks followed by address. So these three will be printed as message. So here you can see on the output screen we have name, we have marks, we have address, and using a separate print statement to write down the values given by the user. So this is the name of the variable. If you can see, like because the upper one is in the double quotation marks, that was a message. Here this is the variable, so whatever the value it will be holding, that value will be printed, likewise for the marks and likewise for the address. So on the output screen you can see below the name we have Sachin, below the marks we have 480, below the address we have Gurgaon.